gonna do them all, baby.
Let's do the
Here we go.
the ham sweep.
20 meters, 1.22 to 1. We're below 1.5 on the whole band. 30 meters, we're not tuned for. The other way. 17 meters. Boom, ba-boom. 1.2 or better. Trying to cover it up so the 15 meters. Below 1.5 on the whole thing. 12 meters. We got bands we're not even going to use. 1.2 or better. 10 meters. 1.5 for everything but up in the FM section. And 6. Not quite as good, but good enough. 1.7, good enough. Cool.
There we go. It only took us 40 minutes to get the hex beam up.
That's pretty good.
That's not too bad. We're going to start off summer field day route with the Alaska Emergency Net. We have Ty with us, KL7ADV. So Ty, what is the Alaska Emergency Net?
The Alaska emergency frequency is 5167.5, and it is interagency frequency used for emergencies within the state of Alaska and the surrounding waters. It's monitored by federal agencies, state agencies, local agencies, and it's available to anybody with the capability and equipment to use that frequency.
Nice. So we're actually out of the ham band, correct?
Correct. It's just below the 60 meter band.
Okay. And you built an antenna specifically for this net?
Yeah. Part of field day, I constructed a 60 meter end-fed half wave just for this frequency.
So let's say there is an emergency in Alaska. So net control will come on, and then all of the different agencies will tune into this frequency. That way we have statewide communication. Is that how that works?
So this frequency is continuously monitored by various agencies throughout the state. It's monitored by various federal agencies, military, search and rescue, state troopers. So the monthly test is the last Saturday of every month. Mm-hmm. And that's just a 15-20 minute equipment and propagation test. But at any time, if you're in the field in Alaska, if you're out hunting or boating or flying and you have the equipment and you have an emergency, this is the frequency to put out an emergency call, an SOS call, and have your best chance of being picked up by somebody.
So that's pretty good, because I didn't know that. So this would be a good something to carry with us at all times, pretty much.
I think so. I've never used it in an emergency myself, but hopefully the bands are okay today, and you'll be able to see how many agencies check in. Most of these agencies that check in monitor it all the time. I'm told that all the trooper stations have equipment to listen to this frequency. I'm told it's monitored by most of the military locations in the state. I don't have any good stories about this frequency being used to, save somebody's skin.
Right.
But as far as I know, this is like the emergency frequency to use.
So you could use it like if you had like a personal emergency.
Correct.
Out in the bush somewhere.
Yeah, this is, while it's the official emergency channel, it is not restricted to ham operators or government agencies. Anybody with the equipment that's in the field and has an emergency can use this frequency to call for help.
Now, are we, this is more INVIS kind of deal?
Yeah, primarily NVIS propagation on this. We're close enough to net control that we'll have some ground wave, but we're probably going to hear stations from Homer. We might hear stations from Fairbanks, and that would definitely be NVIS.
This is Department of Homeland Security Auxiliary Station, call sign November Alpha 0 Lima Papa. This is a test of the Alaska emergency frequency. Are there any federal agencies wishing to check in?
This is November Alpha 0 Delta Tango, over.
November Alpha 0 Delta Tango, good readable Anchorage, how many?
Loud, clear, Anchorage, out.
0 Delta Tango, thank you. Out. Additional federal agencies call now. Alaska amateur radio stations may transmit on this frequency. C 47 CFR 97.41D and FCC report and order 06-149 are for additional. Are there any Alaska amateur radio stations wishing to check in?
Kilo Lima 2 Whiskey X-ray portable.
Ending Juliet Papa, words twice, over.
4 Juliet Papa, good readable from Homer.
Kilo Lima 4 Juliet Papa, your weak readable Anchorage, roger my report, thank you. Break, Kilo Lima 2 Whiskey X-ray portable, last heard good readable Anchorage.
Copy, you are loud and clear, Susitna Landing, over.
Roger, thank you for the report.
Satellite, Kilo Lima 7, Alpha Delta Victor, Bravo Papa 41. Kilo Lima 7, Alpha Delta Victor, Kilo Lima 7, Alpha Delta Victor, Whiskey 7 Lima Tango. Whiskey 7 Lima Tango, good signal here in Bravo Papa 41. Copy 4 Alpha Oscar Romeo Charlie November 85. We are 3 Alpha Alpha Kilo. 3 Alpha Alpha Kilo. 3 Alpha Alpha Kilo. Sounds great. 7-3. 7-3. Kilo Lima 7 Alpha Delta Victor. Anybody else need Alaska? Bravo Papa 41. Last call for Kilo Lima 7 Alpha Delta Victor. Bravo Papa 41. This is Whiskey Whiskey 7 Foxtrot Echo Lima 1 Alpha Western Washington. Whiskey 7 Foxtrot Echo Lima, got you. We are 3 Alpha Alpha Kilo. Copy Alpha Kilo. Roger, roger.
Dude, I didn't think I was going to get any right up that high. So, yeah.
And then he was like Australian at the end.
That was a great pass. Yeah, that was a really good, not on a field day, it is madness. It is madness.
How do you remember all your calls you
I have.
He's got them recorded.
I got a voice recorder. There's no way I could remember. You think POTA people are excited to get Alaska satellite people are even more excited.
This is probably a rare grid.
We are all set up. We are about halfway through field day. So we've been at it about 12.5 hours. It is currently 10:30 p.m. As you can see behind me, the sun is still pretty high in the sky. Kind of show you what we have going on for Summer Field Day 2025. The first antenna, of course, is going to be the Buddy Hex. We have 6 through 20. And we're using a Starlink here. Now there is cell phone service here, but we're using that for a reason I will let you know in a moment. Have the Chameleon. This is the impasse. Then in this tree, we have the Chameleon 8010. And it is going up about 60 feet into that tree. And then we have it come in here. So here is the setup inside the tent. We have Doug over here on the 710. Doing some voice, Doug.
A little bit of sideband. Yep.
Nice.
While it
Then
holds on.
Sean is doing some wind link here.
I'm trying to do some wind link, but it's not working for me for some reason.
So we're trying to troubleshoot that. But Sean's using a 710. And then, yeah. Then I have the 710 doing some little bit of CW work. And then, so what we have going on, we have my laptop, Sean's laptop, and Doug's laptop. And that is all, and that's what we're using the Starlink for a Wi-Fi connection. And what is this, Sean?
N3FJP is the software that we're using.
Yep.
So, pretty happy with it so far. It's simple.
We're
connected.
We're network logging, which is pretty cool. So we can see if any of us is duping or running any dupes. So off the Buddy Hex, we have the triplexer, and then the bands of choice today has been 20 and 15. So as I said, I'm starting the set. Hopefully we can get some 40 and 80 meter contacts. Ty had to leave early, but I was able to make a contact with Ty back in Anchorage on 80 meters. So that was pretty cool. So we'll see if we can get some more 80 meter contacts and hopefully 40. My plan is to get some 40 CW. But yeah, that's has been our hangout for the day. Like I said, we're about halfway through it. Still got a long ways to go. Sean, we need some coffee.
I need to go make some.
Doug,
Any words of wisdom for the peoples, all the YouTube peoples? Any words of wisdom, Doug?
anything we learned?
Anything we learned?
Words of wisdom?
Your satellite contacts were pretty cool.
Satellite was fun.
Satellite was cool. Yeah, you had the one contact. Oh, he got a call. So he had the one contact, and then
7 Mike Charlie.
and right after he had
Thanks for
another one. I
calling.
was like, oh wow.
Please copy 3 Alpha
Got like
Kilo.
3 or 4 on that one pass, which is really good for up here.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Copy 1 Bravo Charlie. Thanks for the call.
What about you? What's been your highlight?
CW.
CW, yeah, that's awesome. You've gotten really brave this go around, and
Yeah.
Kilo
I
Lima
think you
7
got
Alpha Delta Victor
8 or 9
Field
contacts
Day.
right now.
None. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is really good.
Which not calling though. It was more hunting.
Yeah.
But
if any guys know CW, all the guys that run CW during the contest or Somerville Day or whatever, they're running what 25, 35 words a minute.
Oh yeah.
So it's very hard to copy, and that's why it took so long. So I would listen to the call, and it would take me, I don't know, about 7 or 8 times listening to the call before I could get their full call. Then another few times to get their section and
Class,
yeah, in class. So, but it was it's definitely been a learning experience for sure.
You're getting better and better every time you do it.
Yeah, slowly, but I can definitely see the progress. So, yeah.
Think you need a haircut?
I think I need a haircut.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever see me like this. Hold on. I have no hair.
Had some good food out here. Had some
Yeah.
ribs last night that your wife brought out, which were good, and then some manicotti tonight with some garlic toast, and
Yeah.
had
And
some fried cornbread for the first time. Good
I didn't
stuff.
get none of the fried cornbread.
Looks like pancakes. It was good.
Huh.
There might be some left.
I'll have to get some.
It was pretty good.
And then Flo made the Mercedes something
Yeah,
for dessert, which it's a Philippine dish, but it was pretty good.
it was really good.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty spoiled out here.
I know it. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun though. As always.
Weather's been great. It cooled off and got a little breeze today.
Yeah, we were Sean was in here. We started this morning, of course, and the sun came up and it started beating on this tent. And I bet it was probably 90-something degrees in here.
Turned into a little sauna.
Yeah. So me and Doug went out to the picnic table, and Sean
left me hanging in here.
Sean stayed in here. He was thought he was going to get cooked.
Even got too warm for me.
Yeah.
But here we are back in here.
Yeah.
And I guess we're halfway through.
Over halfway through.
We'll fire up some coffee and see what happens.
Yeah.
Kilo Lima 7.
Yeah, because I'm getting a little tired, so definitely have to get some coffee or something.
How late you think you're going to stay up?
I don't know. We'll stay up as long as we can.
I'd like to see 80 come alive.
I think we can do real good on 80. Especially with that end fed being 60 feet up in the tree. We might even get some DX out of 80.
40's looking pretty good right now. That's for what it is and as early it is. Let's see what happens here.
After a full day of sun, signals, and some serious teamwork, we closed out Summerfield Day with 336 QSOs. Each contact was more than just a number. It was a connection, a story, and a testament to the spirit of amateur radio. Thanks to everyone who tuned in, teamed up, and made this event unforgettable.
You know that I hate being on camera.
So, what do the wives do while we're playing radio?
We're chilling on the fire and don't want to be bothered. Bye.
Now I know where Eve gets
Oh. Okay.
I done told you.
Okay. Miss Attitude over
Let me
here.
enjoy my fire. Okay.
That was slow. Even though it sounded like Eve.
That's where my little one gets her sassiness from.
Okay, that's
We are so not going on this video. I'll be mad at
you cut and delete.
Negative.
Cut and delete.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.